Hello and welcome to the airport of Edmonton. My name is Robin and I want to thank you very much for taking the time to watch this new video of mine. I'm here in Edmonton to fly with WestJet to Calgary. It's a very short 35-minute flight on a Dash 8 Q400. I have already checked in my suitcase here, so let's go explore the terminal, go through security, and then let's go to Calgary. So please, come with me. I booked this flight as part of a larger itinerary to Europe, and although I have covered WestJet Encore on the channel here before, I figured these exceptional circumstances make it worthwhile covering them in this video here today. I had booked this flight in WestJet's most expensive economy fare, which they call Econo Flex, which at the time of booking for me was the best option, as this came with free seat selection and free check-in luggage. While passenger numbers may have plummeted over the past 7 months, Edmonton International Airport have certainly not sat still, and have used the downtime to work on reducing their environmental impact. In April, the airport have installed a water filter that will allow to filter out the icing fluid from the water so this can be released back into nature. In normal years, EIA uses approximately 4 million liters of de-icing fluid, and in July, the airport announced that there will be a 727-acre, 120 megawatt solar farm be built on airport lands. This will be the largest airport solar farm in the world. And even more recently, Edmonton International announced that it will exclusively host a new trial COVID-19 test that can produce results in seconds. In other words, that's pretty cool, eh? When I was here back in May, it was eerie quiet. Luckily, it seems slightly busier now than back then, and passenger statistics do back that up. While in June, the airport only saw 57,000 passengers, this number had more than doubled in September, and that's clearly visible in the terminal. And while those numbers are still very low compared to 2019, it is encouraging to see them slowly increase. Our flight today is operated by WestJet Encore, a regional airline that operates flights for parent company WestJet. The airline operates a fleet of exclusively Dash 8 Q400 aircraft, of which they have 47. The Q400 we're flying on today was delivered to Encore back in 2013 as the third delivered aircraft. Just like back in June, several health-related questions were asked at the gate, as well as a body temperature check. Once on the aircraft, a wet wipe is handed out to clean high-touch surfaces in the seat area. At this time, make sure your seatbacks and tray tables are in their full upright position and that your seatbelt is fastened. And if you haven't already, this would be a great time to subscribe to the channel. Thanks, I do really appreciate it. The WestJet Encore Dash 8 Q400 has a total of 78 seats in a 2-2 seat configuration. I'm in seat 6A today, which is in the row with the best view on the prop and the engine. This happened to be perfect for today's flight. So with the perfect flying weather today, I'll be sharing as much scenic footage as I can. Let's quickly go check out the seat. In the seat pocket, you'll find the safety card and an air sickness bag. The WestJet magazine, though, is missing in action. WestJet hasn't issued an edition since April, likely as a cost-saving measure. For the size of the aircraft, the tray table is actually of a really decent size, and it's even adjustable, and down near my kneecaps, there's a small seat back pocket for some personal storage, and the legroom is as small as the rest of the aircraft. And unfortunately, on this small Q400, my forward neighbor decided to award himself with some extra room by reclining on this short 35-minute flight. Please, don't be this guy. Well, after a quick 35-minute hop from Edmonton, we are now here in Calgary. And it is a really fun little aircraft to fly on, the Q400 with the turboprops, but the comfort isn't amazing on this aircraft. And it didn't help that I had a guy behind me playing some game over his loudspeaker on his phone. And I had a guy in front of me reclining. So I was pretty much sandwiched between discomforts. It is also a bit my mistake that I didn't move to a different seat because the aircraft wasn't even half full, so I could have sat anywhere I wanted, but I just had the best seat in the house with the best view on the prop, the engine, and just anything, and I didn't want to give that up. So I took the discomfort in favor of the view. And talking about the view, the weather today was amazing with this blue sky, this amazing. I really enjoyed this flight, especially after not being in the air for 3 months. There was no service on the flight, although I do think that that is not any different than it usually is on this short flight from Edmonton to Calgary before COVID. So I don't think in terms of, other than maybe getting a wipe, getting your temperature checked and having to wear a mask, that not much has changed on WestJet Encore. So because of the weather, I really enjoyed the flight. Too bad for some discomfort, but you know, that just happens sometimes when you're flying. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did flying this flight. So if you like it, please leave a thumbs up or a comment. Or if you're not subscribed already, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. I have been silent on the channel without uploading for the past couple of weeks, but I will be back with more videos, more podcasts. I really enjoy those as well. So thank you for your patience, and I'll be back with another video next week. Ciao.